Hey ladies and gentlemen, in this video I'm going to be talking to you about everything you need to know for missions. So let's just go ahead as we're in the lobby for the warm-up and press the M key, and you're going to be able to see the map. Now on the right hand side you're going to see this legend, and this is going to tell you all the things you need to see. So player and team, whether the player is down, player is dead, enemy location as you can see here, location ping if I was to ping, double click if I was to double click, that would then be red for the enemy. So I can use my middle mouse wheel to do the pinging system. But if I press M for the map, then you're going to see points of interest. There is hextractors, hex generators that generate hex, redeployment terminals, loadout drops, quick orders, or zipline drones. So we can see the kind of zipline drones that are here. We can use those to either get higher or traverse across the map. Quick order, if you press the B key, you can get a loadout once you're inside the game. Loadouts can drop, or you'll get a free loadout. Free loadout will be this icon here. Redeployment terminals here are the green areas that you can bring your teammates back for once the redeployment window is closed. But what we're going to focus on in this video is the teardrop ops. We have Corporate Sabotage, Netrunner, Bounty Hunter, Cyberlim Hunt, and Sky Navigator. Sky Navigator, very simple. There is a few points on the map that are high up, and you basically just have to use your jetpack to go through a series of checkpoints to be able to complete that. Cyberlim Hunt, you can obviously just go in. It's a bit like a treasure hunt, if you like. Just going and finding different parts. Bounty Hunter is quite simple. It will target the head of another player on an opposite team, and if you kill them, you get a bounty for that. But what we're going to focus on at the moment specifically is Netrunner. The reason we're going to do this is for two reasons. One, it's good to be able to do it very quickly, and you can do it solo. And two, every time you complete one Netrunner, it tells you where the next circle is going to be. So you can kind of get towards the final circle quite easily just by completing these contracts. So we're going to go ahead and do the Netrunner. The last one is Corporate Sabotage, where you have to go and place a bomb on 3 separate locations. We're not going to do that one at the moment, but we will talk through them. But we're going to start by pressing M on the map. We're going to look around. We're going to go as far out as we can over this way. And we're going to see if there's anything on this side. So the nearest one we can see at the moment is going to be this one here on the marshlands. So we could go for that one. There is actually one over here as well. So we'll go for this one on this side to start with. We're trying to, at the moment, avoid other players. We're trying to find an area away from everyone else. If we can help it, away from this main line. So maybe over here would have been a good idea, but there's not really much. There is one actually right over there. Could have gone for that one. But people are going to be dropping in this area anyway. But we're going to go for this one here. We'll drop. And whilst you're flying, if you just use the W and the S key, or if you're on the joypad, just up and down like this, you kind of swim like a fish through the air. It does give you a little bit more height, does allow you to go a little bit further. Obviously, if you just aim down, you'll go a lot quicker, get some momentum. And just before you hit the ground, press space. You will be able to land very quickly. Alright, so we're just going to grab some stuff quickly.
Downloading drivers. The Buzzkiller arm installed.
Alright, so it will tell you where it is. It's over here. You'll find a little walkie-talkie. Click that, and you see we'll get a zone info and 3,000 credits for doing this.
Objective, locate and hack the terminal.
So we have to head over to this blue area that I've just highlighted on the map. And that is going to give us kind of a rough area where we have to go to. Once we go there, it will tell us then exactly where we need to go. So we're going to head here first.
Armor fully loaded.
Alright, so we're inside this area. Grab a couple of boxes just while we're here as well, just so we've got some legs.
Reaper's legs installed.
And some ammunition, and just a decent gun. Alright, we use the shotgun there. So we're going to now move around, and as we're moving, you'll get closer to wherever the server or the terminal is. There it is. As soon as you do, it'll tell you that you're here. Now, it's going to be above us, because obviously we're here and we can't see it, which means we're going to have to go upstairs. So we'll just use this to go to the roof. It's pretty much going to be on the floor or the roof. There it is. You can actually see it. It's down one floor just here. So this is what we're looking for, this terminal. Press M and hold F to hack it. And then we need to do 5 of these. So very simple. You've got a bit of time. You don't need to go too fast. And that's it. We've got the 3,000 cash, and we can now see where this next yellow mark is. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to head down here. and I'm going to do the next one.
Teardrop off initiated. Objective,
All right.
locate and hack
Let's
the
check
terminal.
this area out.
And that's going to be the next one that we're going to go to. Do exactly the same thing. We'll head to the roof. There is a time limit to be able to complete this. We've got about 3.5 minutes to do so.
Hack the terminal.
We're going to have to go down for this one. You can go down as well as up. There's the terminal. Okay.
Extractor initialized. Teardrop off completed.
All right, there we go. Next one done. What we can now do is look on the map, find the next one. We can kind of see where we're heading towards. So we're going to go over this way.
Teardrop off initiated. Track down and eliminate hostile 0. Target proximity area is marked on
They're
your
doing a
map.
bounty as well, so I'll leave them to do their bounty. We don't need to get involved in that.
Alright, catch your breath. Shoot somebody in the face. Take a moment. Do some meditation. The grid overload zone is on hold.
Okay, getting up to a high point. It's going to be easier for us to travel. As you can see, this one's quite far out, so...
Hex extraction complete.
Heads up. Zones will soon get hot with everyone's favorite toys.
I can hear it, I can't see it. There it is. Oh, because we've already got one, we can't do it because we've already got a contract on, so... I have to finish that contract first. I thought you could actually take 2 contracts, but I realise now you can't, so...
Enemy hex extraction detected in Little Key.
I need to go that way first then. We're going to have to do this. So this is a bounty hunter contract. We need to go and find a person to kill. What we'll do, we'll head towards this rope. When you get close to it, we can press F.
Overload 1.
And we get up to the top here.
Let's check this area out.
Hear that? What's that? Oh, yeah, that's the sound of your fucking safe space shrinking.
I think he's inside this building. It's always going to be a little bit below as well. So wherever he is... Which in this instance I think is around here. That's a good one. We'll grab that.
The ghost arm installed.
There he is. Pretty sure that's him. I don't know where he went though. Ah, he has a... Nice, he hacked us pretty well there.
Grid overload is paused. It's a moment for you to regroup. Yeah.
We're going to go and heal ourselves up.
Armor fully loaded.
Reload. Right, so he's got some tricks down there.
Last respawn window for you. It's play to win after.
He's run off down here. He's not here anymore. But a good player nevertheless. Pretty sure he's hiding under here. So he's invis and not moving, so
Attention all zeros.
nice. There he is.
Reward granted.
Alright, good player, but we managed to get him. Alright, he also had a lot of stuff on him as well. That paralyzer, really good to have that. We'll go ahead and take that.
The paralyzer arm is done.
That's also going to tell us where people are. Alright, so what we were trying to do before, we can try and do that again now, is that Netrunner. Alright, so we're seeing some different contracts going on here. So you can see where people are.
Slow your row, you spineless shit monkey. The grid is on hold. Take a breath while you still can.
Armor fully stocked.
Alright, I want to get back over to this one.
Baby's home. That's right. Hex extraction's boosted.
Teardrop op initiated.
Okay.
Locate and hack the
Check
terminal.
this area out.
Let's get up to the top again, and then we'll do exactly what we did before. A little bit disorientated. I want to go that way. I'm going to try and go up to the roof and then just jump straight off. We want to go this way.
Hack the terminal.
Oh, there's a terminal. Nice. It's in this building here.
Grid overload warning says your safe space is shrinking.
All right, like we did before.
Smell that? Yeah, could be your legs.
Teardrop op complete.
All right, there we go.
Granted.
So now we can see exactly where we're going to for this area. There's no more that we can really do. We've pretty much done all of them now, but we know we want to aim for. So we're going to go for this circle here. So top of this building seems like a pretty decent place to go.
Enemy spotted. Alright, you fucking chicken shit pussies, the grid is on hold. Attention zeros, we've deployed discounts on
Teammate
loadout.
revival needed. Teammate death detected. All armor plates destroyed.
Okay, wow. I think they're actually where we want to go.
Enemy down!
Vital signs improving. You are hit.
Unfortunately, I wasn't able to kill him. That's because I'm not that good at the game, but you get the idea. So he's already where we want to be. We know we want to be.
I'm afraid
And
to report
yeah,
that the grid overload zone's approaching.
should have been better prepared for that. But that's because, again, I'm not that good at this game. But this still shows you how someone like me, who's not that good with one kill and one death,
Injured.
can still play this game. Whilst we only come 9th out of 20th,
Embarrassing, huh?
and that's still not bad.
Mother wished you
And if I leave, I'm going to get something for that. So, again, just wanted to show you that mission type and what that looked like. We've got a bounty hunter in there as well, which was nice. But that was just to show you that type of mission, which is a Netrunner mission, and how you can use that to kind of find a final circle, get yourself set up, and ahead of yourself. And if you've got 3 people and you're working together, you're really going to be able to, I think, get there quickly. We did get a hex as well, which is quite nice there. And because I got some extra as well, and we got into the top 9, but we didn't get anything for this because you've got to be in the top 9. We weren't. Oh, it says our team placed 9, but we didn't get anything for that. I thought we would have, but yeah, no, apparently we don't. Unless that's the top 9 players and not the top 9 teams. But yeah, if you get towards the top, you do get extra for that. But we did get a hex, which was nice. So let's go again one more time. And this time we're going to focus on corporate sabotage. So slightly different this time. I want to show you that one. And we'll try and also, whilst we're in, we'll do one of the Wayfinder mission as well. And I can show you those. So yeah, this is just the missions. Now, the mission XP doesn't seem to affect the battle pass. I can't really tell with the player XP yet. There's actually nothing I can find to help me understand. So if you know, please let me know in the comments if you figured out a way of how to gain XP in a battle pass. I would love to know. I can't find anything really that tells me. As far as I'm aware right now, it's just killing people. If you kill people, you get XP. So I think they're kind of forcing the fighting for that. It doesn't seem to be that any missions affect it.
Not the beginning of the battle. It's just a foreplay. Okay?
So what we're going to find is a lot of the missions where you have to fly through the hoops are going to be from the taller buildings and the taller monuments, because you're going to have to jump off them to start. So there'll only be a few points, but this will be the Sky Navigator. So we've done the Netrunner. We actually did a Bounty Hunter as well, so you got to see how that worked. So now what we're going to do is a Sky Navigator, and then we're going to try and do a Corporate Sabotage. And then the last one is a Cyberlimb Hunt, which is very similar to a Corporate Sabotage, except for the Corporate Sabotage, you have to place C4 on an item, and for a Cyber Humbling, you have to open a crate. That's pretty much it. Alright, so
Teammate death detected.
just waiting at the moment for the match to start. What I'm going to do right now is just pause this video so you don't have to wait for this, and as soon as we start, we'll jump into it. Okay, so here we go, ready to start. Now I did have a little bit of a look on some other videos and spoke to some other people. I'm not sure if the hex generator that you see in the map is online yet. I don't think you can use that, or if you can, it's going to be something that is deployed during the map. It's not there at the start. The hex extractor will be, but the hex generator, I don't believe is. And again, that's going to be this hex generator here. So again, we're going to look at the map, see where we want to go. We want to do ourselves a Corporate Sabotage. So we'll go as far out as we can. And there we go, we'll go and do this one over here. That's going to be me. Again, I'm as far away from the line as possible, and I'm as far out as possible. So either in this bottom right hand corner here or this top left. I tend to like the far end because most people will drop out early. So they'll either drop out down here where you start to try and get a head start. Not many people will wait until the end. And the people that wait till the end aren't necessarily sweaty players. They're the ones that are trying to avoid everyone else. So if you do get into a gunfight, it could typically be a bit easier. Possible there's someone else going for that same bounty. I'm not sure. There's someone heading down here. So it could be that they're looking for this as well. They might be going a bit, possibly going a bit further. Yep, they're going that side. So we're going to head down here. Alright, and here it is. Walkie-talkie there.
Objective: locate and destroy key servers. Location of the first target is
Alright. Well, somebody killed us, but we got to destroy the server, so we did get the contracts. We got 3.5 minutes, which means as long as my team doesn't die, we will come back. And that's just unfortunate that Darth was able to kill us there. He got down and got the guns really quickly. That must have been the guy that we saw. There's only me and one other player. The third person dropped out. As long as this guy doesn't die, I'll come back in.
Body regeneration 100%.
Excellent. So now I need to go towards the area that it's going to be over here. Same as before, once you get within a certain range, it will tell you where it is. There we go. It's already told us. It's great.
Wounded teammate. Teammate killed.
That's not good. Right, so we're going to go inside this building. Once inside. Could be upstairs. No, I've got to actually find it. Let me just get some gear.
Be advised. Teammate has returned to the battle.
Could be outside here.
For all the room temperature IQ motherfuckers.
Oh, maybe it's on the roof.
Please do not let the grid touch you or you die. Understood?
Oh, it does tell you. It tells us that it's in that room there, but I must have missed it. Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay, so there you go. You can see here. This is where we've got to plant the C4.
Leave the area.
So we plant that, and then we have to move out the way. It's going to blow up. Don't have to go too far out the way. There we go. We've got 1,000 rips for that one, which was nice. There's going to be a player over there. We do have another server we need to go and destroy. There's 3 of them we need to do. No. I'm going to head over that way. Ah. A little bit too far out. There we go. Okay, so you can see this one. Right here.
Leave the area.
Same thing, got to leave the area. Someone's already been here. That's not a bad thing.
Completed. Proceed to the next target.
I'll take the ghost, because that's always a good one to have.
Enemy is
The ghost
extracting
arm
the hex
installed.
in. Guess. Stork City.
Alright.
Let's move
He's
there.
fighting. I'm actually not going to fight at the moment, even though he probably wants my help.
Revival needed. Teammate death detected.
I'm not going to go there, because I don't want to go and fight
Teammate
that.
disconnected.
He's gone anyway, so it's just me left now anyway. It's fine, I get that. We're going to do our best to not... Sometimes being out in the open is actually the safest place, believe it or not. We have no escape at the moment, so we do want to be a little bit careful. Nope, someone is shooting at us.
Alright, thimble-headed gherkins. We paused the grid overload. Don't get excited, you're still
I don't
probably
actually
gonna
know where
die.
this one is. There it is.
Leave the area.
There we go.
Attention, what a brave
Completed. Reward
enemy is
granted.
extracting
Done.
the hex.
So now we've got to go and get the crate. So we did get a reward for that. But now we need to come over here. And there's our reward crate. And this gives us a load of good gear.
Armor fully loaded.
Can also go over here to this drone. This is a different mission. This is drone plunder. 4,000 and we get gear.
Objective: shoot down the drone and claim its cargo. Approximate target's location marked on your map.
That's the drone we've got to shoot down. Done.
Proceed to the next target.
So that's drone plunder.
Teardrop op completed. Reward granted.
Then we get all of this.
Installing drivers. Leaper's legs installed.
Warning.
Updating
Zone
the drivers.
overload imminent.
The recon drone arm installed.
Oh my god, I'm so bad at this game. Do you know what? That's absolutely fine though, because you can laugh at me in this video and say, why have I just wasted my time? I'm not a PvP player. I've stressed that enough. You know, if you're like, oh my god, you're crap at this game, the clue is in the name of the channel. But that being said, hope you had some fun. So what we just showed you there was the corporate sabotage and how to complete that, and also the drone plunder. You got to see that as well. There is also the hex collector. Yeah, that's a different contract, and maybe that's with the hex generator. I haven't done that one, so I can't tell you. That's the only one I'm not sure of. But if you were to do the cyber limb hunt, it is the same as a corporate sabotage. It works exactly the same way. You just go and you do 3 of different locations, and then you'll be able to get some items at the end of it. So that's the teardrop ops. Hopefully that helps. Hopefully that gives you a bit better understanding in how that works. I'm going to keep this video short. Don't want to waste your time. But yeah, enjoy the game, and please, if you figured anything out in this game, let me know in the comments. How to get XP in the battle pass, that would be great, how to know that. And any kind of efficient ways you found to get a really quick loadout. At the moment, I think for the meta, I'll do that in a separate video. I noticed Stone Mountain, I was watching him, he's definitely a fan of the shotgun meta at the moment, which I typically tend to agree with. There's so much moving around at the moment that if I was to look at loadouts, I think the squall is quite good. In fact, I'd quite like the kite as well, so I do use the kite and the squall. But if you wanted to, 2 squalls seems to be a good run out. Paralyzer, definitely a good one to have. Ghost can be good to have. But I think what I actually prefer maybe is the recon drone. Now, you could actually just go and buy this recon drone. It's going to cost me 10 credits. So if I wanted to do this, just to show you how this works. Now, before I buy this, because they're setting their price, they want to sell it for 10. That's not how much it costs. That's how much they're selling it for. So if I look at this one's 20. Okay, this one's 45. And this one's 69. Okay. Well, I don't need any extras with this. I can just go ahead and purchase this one. It doesn't matter whether I get the basic version or a different version. I don't actually at this stage know the difference. Maybe it's the time it takes for it to come back. But I can spend 10 gun, buy this, and now that can be part of my loadout. And that person who has found it in the game has just sold it and made 10 gun. It's a really, really good system. Bearing in mind, these are NFTs, but rather than the individual player needing to sign transactions with their crypto wallet, it's all done through a smart contract and it's taken care of by the game server. So if you ever go into your inventory, for example, we just come back out and it says here that something is validating, that is because it is validating it on chain. And until it's validated on chain, you don't own it. But this is effectively the NFT number or the serialized number. You will own this even if they reset the game on launch, because remember, this is still early access. And what they have already said is that you may lose your gun balance when they launch. This token, that could reset. And if you go to the main menu here and you go into, I believe it is, welcome to OTG Early Access, click here. It actually says progression in inventory items will carry over to the full release, but items may change in rarity, visuals and stats, and serial numbers will change at launch. Gun tokens earned during early access might expire in the future. Just bear in mind and just understand that. So not that they'll reset, but they might expire. So you either want to use them, get items. That's what they kind of want you to do at the moment. They want to burn this. It's kind of a test. And also, they want you to earn a lot of this right now because think about it. If it's harder to earn gun in the future, it makes it feel more valuable. By giving you a lot of it right now and then taking it away, it'll make it appear more valuable when it's harder to earn later. It's a very smart marketing tactic and something with supply and demand that you're going to see, hopefully, to stabilize the price of the token. But they've got a lot of sinks, they've got a lot of burning mechanisms for this. So when they launch that Web3 token, it should be good. It's currently valued at about 1 cent right now. But the NFTs in your inventory, they're the kind of things. There we go. Look, we got our recon drone number 924. So now I can go into our loadout. We can actually change, if we wanted to, our ghost. Change that for our recon drone. And now we've got our recon drone and our paralyzer. All right, and we're going to use we've got the hammerhead legs. It doesn't really matter what we use. We could use the roadrunners as well because we have these. We prefer them. Go ahead and equip them. So now you can see what we're running here. So I don't actually know the difference. So it does. These are rare, but I don't know the difference. I think these are, there you go. It doesn't say any different at the moment, so I think it's purely just a thing at the moment for status more than anything else, but maybe in the future they'll change that. Unless it's like the regen timer or something like that, maybe that's a fix, I haven't confirmed. Anyway, that being said, we've got our loadout down to 4,000 credits now, which is what it's going to cost in-game cash, so we'll be able to call it out quite quickly. That's kind of what you want to be able to do here. Do a few contracts, earn some money, either find out where the final circle is, or get enough money for your loadout, so you can then call in your loadout and go and have some fun, kill some people. I definitely find having the drones is helpful. It definitely allows you to see a lot more of the map, but you still got to be quite good at shooting, and that is something I'm trash at. So maybe you'll do better than me. Let me know in the comments. I'll speak to you soon.